Growing questions this morning after another Boeing whistleblower's death. 45-year-old Joshua Dean, who worked as a quality auditor for a Boeing supplier before raising concerns about the manufacturing process, died last week, shortly after contracting a bacterial infection. His death comes just months after whistleblower John Barnett died from what investigators called a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Joining me now is News Nation travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, you know I like to ask you every time I talk to you, where in the world are you today?
Today in Marina del Rey, California.
All right. Thanks for joining us this morning. So as we talk about these whistleblowers, the timing is suspicious. How could these deaths impact the FAA investigation into Boeing?
Well, they'll only accelerate them. I should caution everybody that the actual investigation continues into both deaths. In fact, we may not get the actual toxicology and the coroner's reports for quite some time. But the optics here, let's face it, are not good. We've had 4 whistleblowers come forward that we know of, 2 of which have now passed away. We're aware of the fact that maybe 5 or 6 more may come forward, but we haven't heard from them yet. So that remains to be seen. But bottom line is the investigation continues on both the FAA part, on the Justice Department part, and of course the National Transportation Safety Board continuing their investigation, going back to the January 5th blowout of that door panel on the 737 MAX. So 3 simultaneous investigations.
As far as those other whistleblowers coming forward, what are they alleging?
Well, they're alleging more or less the same thing. A lack of oversight and inspection in the assembly process. And then, of course, when they actually brought this to the attention of their superiors, their claim is that they were either moved to another division where they couldn't be directly accessible to that actual process, or they were fired.
Do you think the deaths of Joshua Dean and John Barnett's death could impact some of the other whistleblowers from coming forward?
At this point, I don't think so, because they've already intimated that they're going to come forward. They may come forward under a different way, with more security and protection. One of the lawyers has already said that's possible, so I won't be surprised if that happens. But the investigation will continue nonetheless. Remember, we're still investigating the 2 allegations of the 4 whistleblowers, of the 2 that passed away. So this is not going to end anytime soon.